Sure.
All right, we are live.
Yay.
We are live
Alive.
again. Yes. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. Yes, we are back again in our usual broadcast, Monday and Friday. We've been doing this program for like over 3 weeks now. And today we are going to close this particular topic we are doing, and then we'll have some break and come back. Yes. Yeah, my name is Ijoma. I'm a mom of three kids. I'm a digital business owner and also a mentor. I just introduced myself because might be some that just came or are about to come new in our page so that they will be able to know who I am. And my sister also, she will introduce herself. Yes, my sister.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for joining us again in today's podcast. We are here again. Thank you for those who have been following us on this journey. And, we just want to say thank you. So, as you all know, we usually start by introduction. My sister has done, and I'm going to introduce myself for those who are new. I'm Rita. I'm from Cameroon. And I'm mom, I live in Korea, and I am a digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you for joining this program once again.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, we are your sisters. She is from Cameroon and I am from Nigeria. In case you might be wondering, where are these people from? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to dive into what we have been doing since, and that is how to retire early. We've been talking about this topic for a while now, and then today, last week, yeah, is it last week or Monday? We talked briefly concerning late retirement,
Mhm.
what it can cause for one to retire late. The delay, when you delay in retiring, what happened? What do you face when you delay to retire on time? And today we are going to talk about the financial aspect of it, the challenges that comes to our finance when we decide to delay in our retirement. Yes, and I'm going to share a little thing from it, and my sister also will share her own.
Okay.
So I want to say that it's two ways. Yes, it's two ways. Sorry, my sister.
Yes.
Destiny, talk to daddy. Okay. So, uh, like I said, it's two ways when it comes to financial challenge or faith. In this way, there are some people like when they retire early, it helps them to build more opportunities for
Mm.
their retirement, because at that point you have nobody to control you. You venture into so many things that you love to do, but when we are stuck still working for people, you don't have that time freedom, you don't have anything. You are just focusing from morning to evening. You are in somebody's office working for the person. You can't think right. And that if you go through our other videos, you will hear when we talk about like venturing or starting some other things, whether it's online or offline,
Mhm.
like the one we're doing, online business. You can, while you're working in that's your main job, you join this type that we are doing, and you'll be doing it before you retire. And as soon as you retire, you pick it up from there and it will help you. But some people, they don't do like that, and when they retire late, it will cost them a lot. Low in planning of health care. They cannot plan health care very well For example, they cannot, like insurance, they can go to the lowest price of insurance. Why?
Mm.
Because they cannot afford to, go for the best package of that insurance. They need to go. Yeah, that is a challenge when we decide to retire late. And then in another form of it favors some people as well. And we're going to still talk about it. But let me leave my sister to say something before we move down to that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sis. And thank you for our listeners. Well, as we are saying, she has said, I'm just going to throw a little more light because she has said a lot already. Like if we are still on the topic of late retirement, and we are going to emphasize on financial challenges. Yes, because as she said, when you retire late, at that point you're already aged, or let me say you're already getting weak. You are no more so strong and vibrant anymore. So you do not have that much possibility to be so exposed or to have that physical strength, to carry on certain activities, or to carry on certain things that you would have loved to do. That is because you were busy spending your youthful age working extremely hard to build someone else's dream or to build someone else's company. And when you're working for someone, you literally have little or no time for yourself. Before you get up in the morning, you jump from the bed, you're rushing to go to the work, you go to work, and by the time you get home, most at times it's already late. So that time you're spending literally all your active hours in someone else's business. So that is why we try to encourage early retirement and discourage late retirement because of this aspect. You have limited chances to involve yourself in activities, to learn new things, to learn new skills and new ideas, to interact with people that matter in the society. That is because you're busy working. So that is one of the financial challenges that, late retirement, it comes with late retirement. Like unlike last week, on Monday, we talk about some other couple of points that comes with late retirement. So at the end of today, we'll just make a little summary of what we mentioned last time. And yeah, that is it. So, sis, you can continue from there.
Yes, thank you so much for your sharing. And we are going to the next one. You remember when I talk about I made mention of financial challenges that comes with delay in retiring. I said it's two ways, and some people it can help them. To some, it cannot. It will really, it's like they wasted all their years. Like my sister said, the strength will not more be there. Their youthful age has been gone, working for people that sometimes they don't appreciate your work. Yes.
Absolutely.
So, and here we are now, boosting your retirement income. Yes. Sometimes when some people delay in retiring, it can boost their income. They can be, it can benefit them. And why I say so is because it depends on the place the person is working. When they retire late, it can help them. They might be able to get higher rank, and as they get higher rank in their offices, they will be able to save as much as they want to save. But if there is nothing like that, it's still going to be a problem, a challenge, a serious challenge for the person if the person retired late. But if there is something, an opportunity for that person to be able to, they give the person a higher rank, because when you are working, when you start, like even in this our business, when we start with a lower grade, and as soon as we start growing, we'll be ranking up, we'll be ranking up, we'll be ranking up. to a stage that will be like, yes, this is where I want to be. This is the target I want to hit. The same thing happened to every office where other people are working. When you start from the beginning, you will be in the lower level. But as you are going, depending on how faithful you are to your work, the company can start promoting you. And as they are promoting you and you see where you're going, you can decide to delay your retirement. But if there is nothing like that, you don't need to delay in your retirement because you are just wasting your time. Retiring early is still beneficial because you are going to have time for yourself. You are going to think right. Sometimes when we are working for people stressing you up, you don't think straight at times. You don't think the right thing. The only thing you think is waking up early, going to your office, see to do your work till evening, you come back, eat, make food, eat, sleep. In the morning, your work is also waiting for you in your
Mm.
office. So it makes you don't think another way to make it in life. And to an extent, you think that if you leave that work, your own has ended. So we need to have this time for ourselves, whereby we plan early. Yes, I will leave
Mm.
my sister to say anything that she want to say concerning this one.
Okay, thank you so much, sis. I think you've said a lot as usual. So, we are still on the point of late retirement and we are looking on the financial aspect. Now, we are on the aspect of boosting your retirement income. Just as my sister said, when you retire late, because you have worked for a very long time, your retirement income accumulates. That is because I think most companies, when you're working, there is a certain amount of money they always keep aside for retirement. So when you go on retirement, there's usually what they give you as a retirement package. So the more you work for long with them, the more that package grows as well. Another thing is you gain some expertise in the field. We see people who have retired late and, though they have really retired late, but they become experts in that field. That is because they've been working there consistently for a very long time. And we've seen people who have retired and they have given acquire gold medals in their field of work and many other things, from titles to, they have grown from ranks to ranks, just as my sister said. But notwithstanding, um, when we look at it deeply, we see that the advantages of early retirement surpasses the advantages of early retirement surpasses the disadvantages of advantages of late retirement. That is because the late retirement it comes with a lot of things come along with it, such as health challenges. It reduces your time and your personal time and your personal growth because you're limited to just your work. Just as my sister said, you wake up in the morning, you just go to work, so you spend a lot of time working, so much so that you're focused just on the work. Your brain, you don't think about other things. Most of the times we do not think about other things such as self-development. What other additional skill can I do? What are other additional course or out of my work can I do to add, some extra skill or to get some acquire some extra knowledge. It also comes with a lot of stress level, especially when you're working, when your field of work or the environment you're working is not very comfortable, or the people you're working with are not so, so easy working. It comes with a lot of stress. And also as you work for long, normally consistently doing something over and over, to a certain point, at the point you feel stressed, like somehow it's good to get some to have to be diversified. You work maybe like for 10 years, you study something else, and you start doing, maybe you acquire a skill in a business or something, just like that. It also comes with something, things like opportunity cost. Like they say, the best forgotten alternative, opportunity cost. Like you forgo those things that you desire to do, those things that you love doing. If you're someone who loves traveling, if you're someone who loves spending time with your family, if you're someone who loves going on vacations, who if you're someone who loves playing maybe like table tennis, just like my sister said last time that she loves playing foot handball, but for some reasons, because of the time frame, you're working for someone, the company has a set of rules and regulations. You have to be at work at this time and you can only leave at this time, so you cannot make that decision to do the things you love. So those are some of the things that come when you retire late. So and on that, that is why we are here with this program, uh, like what we call digital business. This is something we encourage everyone to jump into and grab, so as to avoid falling into the trap of late retirement. You have something, you start planting something little at the side, and as time goes on, by the time you go on retirement, you know you have something you have planted, and by then it has grown, and you can start harvesting from it. You can have something to keep you busy. You can have something that can be generating you income, you know. So that is why we are here for this program today, and we encourage you all, if you want to know more about it, do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, you can see our website on the screen. In case if you are wondering what kind of business does these people do, don't waste time. Just sign up. You can sign up in my sister's website, or you can sign in my own, and then you will get full package on what we are doing, the full information on what we are doing. And if you want to chat us up, you can also go to our page. You'll see our email address, and then chat us up and know how you can be part of this community. It's a wonderful community. And like I mentioned earlier, we are going to have a little break and we'll come back again in case you come next Monday or Friday and you didn't see us. So know that we are on break. Thank you for always sharing us up. We hope to see you soon again.
Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a blessed weekend.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.